Alexa, play Spotify. Alexa, play Spotify. Here's Spotify. Alexa, volume 3. Alexa, volume 3. Hi guys. So if you have any questions related to your masters or anything, I mean, I'm free now. You can ask if you have any questions. Hi Edu. Hi, Sujin. Management subjects or opportunity came. I mean, I didn't get your question. Could you please ask it again, Sujin? Hi, Vikas. Um, Niloy, I guess, like for finance students, I mean, if you are planning to be as a student, to come in a student visa, it's more like if you have any experience, you can apply for jobs related to like a student jobs, which is like 20 hours per week. So you can apply to companies related to that. It's easier to find. I mean, you can just use your LinkedIn search or anything related to what you studied in your bachelor's, and then apply. I mean, start applying for a job related to that when you're being a student. I guess like you also have to learn German language for that at first. Excuse me, Alexa, volume on. This is demanding course. Which demanding course is there in masters for biology students? So actually, it's Parul. I guess like you can really apply for any sort of courses. Like since you're a biology graduate, so you can apply for any life science courses. It's just that you have to mold your SOP, statement of purpose, like which firm you wish to work in. So ultimately, any life science courses have opportunities here. It's like a lot of workers labor shortages there in Germany, so you can directly choose to even learn food related courses, agri related courses, or anything. But then maybe you can also search if there is direct biology courses. Of course, there are a lot of courses via dat.de website, and then choose a course which you find interesting, and then apply for it. Um, and can I call my parents to stay with me permanently in Germany? How many years will it take? Is it? So because yeah, it is possible definitely. So it's like you have to be here. Even if you are a student, you can do that. You just needed to have a residence permit here and a stable income. I guess if you are doing a part-time job, they need to have a lot of money in their account, like not a lot, like a reasonable amount of money in your parents' account, just that they get the visa approved. If you get a job, like let's say for example in 2 years, so if you get a job in 2 years, like you can just invite them, so by showing your salary statements and things like that, so you can directly uh, invite them, so they don't need to show a lot of blocked account and so on. So yeah, it's not that hard. And once it's just that Germany has made the laws very flexible right now, just that if you invite them for once, and then if they visited two times, then I mean for 6 months, 6 months stay, then they get to have this long term visiting visa permit, which allows them to stay like around for 2 years on a single stretch. So yeah, that is easier as well. So I would say like 2 to 3 years. Once if you get the job, you can make easily invite them for a European visit. Unlike that, I mean, they have to show money in their blocked account. So Yedu is asking, I got admission for organic agriculture and food systems at University of Hohenheim and do not have much industry exposure. How can you provide some information on how to find internships? So regarding internships, I would say like you can do it at any point of time of your I mean your study. but I would advise you to do it at the end of after completing all the courses. And we have did a video regarding the internship, how to find it easier and things in our channel itself. Maybe if you have checked with the channel, you can find a video on internships where it's just the method. I'm also doing an internship right at this moment. My friend Charlotte, she's also, she have did the video regarding that. So if you can have a look into that, maybe if you wish to know more about it, ma'am. So yeah. No, no. I mean, actually, no. But it. I mean, you do. You don't need to have any specific certifications, but it's just that it adds up to a value in your profile. So maybe if you want to have like, you can take from India itself, like a maybe a HSCCP course or anything related to your agri tech. So it's not mandatory, but maybe it can add up a value to your profile. So that's it. Pramod, after 3 to 4 years, what about food business jobs? Pramod, I didn't get your question. Like 3 to 4 years, what about food business jobs? So if you're meaning regarding the opportunity of after doing a food business course, like if you meant international food business, you get wide variety of opportunities into different segments of food industry. So I mean that you can apply to even quality jobs, to R&D jobs, to maybe I would say like marketing jobs, to anything. So consumer insights or anything. So you got ample amount of opportunities when you are into this food courses. It's not specified into just one thing. It's a broad course. So yeah. So then enjoy which mining courses there in masters. I would say, Sujin, you have courses for economics and all. A lot of students are doing economics, but ultimately, it has a lot of opportunities. I would say, because when I was applying or searching for internships and all, I used to see a lot of demanding jobs for even internships to full time jobs for commerce background students. Like if you have economics related courses and all, but then you have to have a communicational level German language. So yeah, that is what it is. Yep. Pleasure. And thanks for joining the live, guys. And also, if you have any specific doubts, we have our contact link in the description, so you can always contact me. Sometimes my reply might be late, but though I would still reply for any of your queries. I'm just always happy to help. So Sujin, regarding admission process, I mean, we did a detailed video regarding that. You could also search that. But I would say from the scratch, if you wanted to start, means you can. The first steps include applying for an APS, which takes a long time now, and I would advise you to have a 1 year long preparation for your masters, just rather than doing it in on a sudden note. You can prepare for everything, like doing your IELTS to starting your German language studies. So take a prepare for a year long. It would be an year long process, and find the right course for you, and maybe connect with some of the alumni who does the course related to that, and so on. So yeah, I would say first thing is to search via dad.a. There's a website. Maybe I can type it in the chat. So yeah, so you can find uh, the relevant courses related to that from dad.a. Like, if you want, I can share my screen. I don't know, it's not becoming possible. But then, yeah, it's dat.day. You can just go to the website and search the keywords like what masters are you looking for, maybe for agriculture or food technology or mechanical or anything. You can just search with the keywords, and you will find the courses which has like the next intakes, maybe summer or winter. Yeah. Which is your offer scholarships and master courses. So actually, I would say you have I would say, I mean, technically, scholarships you can apply for it, but I'm not really sure if you get an acceptance for that. There is the main scholarships university, I mean, offered in Germany is like the dad scholarship itself, dad scholarship and Scander scholarships, and a few scholarship lists is there. But then this is really focusing for students from maybe other poorer countries. I mean, Indians normally don't easily get that scholarships into, so it's mainly focused to other country students like maybe Africans or Afghanistan students and all. Because from my knowledge, none of us from India, we, even though we applied, but we couldn't get that into. And this is what we came to know about the scholarship things. But then I'm not doing a pep talk. You can of course try to apply it. You can do your desk research related to that. We also did a video regarding all the scholarships available in our channel. You can maybe search about that, and maybe you can spend some time on it, work on it. Yeah, hopefully you can find one. But then, yeah, it's, I would say, half like for this kind that we can get well. Yeah, the settling that we can get well settled in Germany due to more taxes. So, Pramul, I would say it's totally depending upon personal choices. I mean, for me, I would say, of course, I won't be settling like for a very long time. But then, yeah, it's really Germany has taxes, but Germany has its own, advantages. Every country, when you take to get settled in, it has its own pros and cons. So I mean, to me, Germany is really good. So far so good. I mean, I mean, you if you are with a family and if two people are working in, you can get ample amount of money for your existence. I mean, not just like for existence, you can have good money here. I mean, if you get a real good job. So according to me, I wouldn't mind. I mean, taxes are there, but I guess you have benefits for that. I mean, the medical care system, I would say that is the only thing which has a drawback here. That too, in bigger cities, it doesn't matter. But then, yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's totally up to your call. I mean, I don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with the living here all till date. Sujin, I'm sorry. I mean, you can, of course, try for the scholarship, but then, yeah, I mean, you need to be spend time to have your desk research related to the same. So yeah. And Brahmul average salary to I mean every the minimum pay here is like 12.5 euros per hour. So I mean you would definitely get into Pramul. It depends upon which firm are you working in. For agri tech, maybe if you're into the consumer insights part, or maybe into the quality part, or maybe landscaping, or any there are I guess there is a lot of other departments which is related to the agricultural firm. So it depends. So if you are into a marketing company, the scale difference, so it is depending upon which area you're working in, but ultimately you would definitely get a pay scale around 3 to 3.5k euros per month. IHS software engineering scope in Germany. Of course, no, ma'am. There is a lot of scope for software engineers in Germany. Of course, I mean, you don't really even need to have a German language, because you get English-speaking jobs and get the PR and even the citizenship without even having a German language. So yeah, and you get good jobs, better jobs, because it comes under the what do you say, skilled category job list. So software engineers are always in demand here. Admission is starting now, right? So, Parul, I would say you need to check with that.day itself, because different courses and different universities are offering the time slots are very different. So you need to check on that. I mean, also I would advise you to always keep up the deadlines, because after the deadline nothing works here. So everything is on a time frame. So you need to keep up with the dates when you're applying to German universities. Yep. Buy for Amazon's option to come to Germany. No man, I'm not really sure about that part. Like Amazon's what option to come to Germany. I mean, are you working there in Amazon, or uh, you're a seller in Amazon, or and get the point? Maybe you could elaborate a little bit more about that. I could maybe search from my end. What FP? So see, how to learn German language. At first, if you want to have the very basics, I would say you can just go to YouTube and learn the basic stuffs. And but then you definitely have to find institute or any place which teach German around your, maybe your city or anywhere. And then yeah, there are a lot of pages which easily, you can get the basics, maybe the A1 level also. There is this page called, I would say, Learn German. I can type in the chat. That channel is really useful, because I started from that channel to learn. So this is the channel name. I'm not Learn German. So you can find the channel. It is a popular channel. So they have all the contents of different different levels of German, being the basic to the intermediate to advanced. Yep. So, if you are coming for bachelor's, I would say, of course, the first thing, German language, and you should be self-capable enough to do things by your own. I would that is something which is very important because there is a lot of skills which we learn through a phase of 4 years or 3 years from India. You could get a lot of friends and you could get a lot of experience from India, but uh, right after doing your plus two, if you're coming to Germany, I would say you need to be self capable enough to do all the things by your own. You have to do a lot of legal things, like maybe, say, for example, starting from coming here, you have to do your registrations by your own, city registrations to being maybe paying a tax to everything. So you have to be capable enough to do that, and of course, you have to learn food cooking. Like if you want to survive here, you need to have cooking skills. And of course, I would say another one important thing should be communication. You have to be open enough to adapt to the culture, to the people, and to make friends with them and enjoy the vibrant culture and so on. Yeah. That's it. But it's gonna be a great experience, so I think you have to take the experience. And yeah. Yeah. And if you already got an admission, I'm wishing you all success for your period stay in Germany. For anytime, bro. Yeah. In bachelor's, we work easily hard part-time jobs for it. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, you can do. You can get part-time jobs easily in the sense like odd jobs. I would say like McDonald's or any other like warehouses or anywhere. So it's not that hard to find a part-time. It's always something popping up here and there. So you can maybe also use online websites. I would say you can just create a Europass uh, CV, and also you can submit your CVs and find a part-time job. It's not that hard to find a part-time job, I would say. And also, if you are coming for bachelor's, I believe that you have good amount of German level for at least a conversational level, so you can easily get better part-time jobs. So it's just with English you get the part-time jobs are very limited. I mean, I would say limited, but if you have German, you can work in like cafes, and I mean, if you work in cafes, you get extra tips for that. So yeah, there is a lot of places to work. You don't have to worry about that. My own profile. I mean, I'm a bachelor's. I'm a master's student. I mean, I'm about to finish my studies now. I've joined a company and I'm doing an internship, which I wish to extend. And yeah, so I did my bachelor's in India itself, and then I had worked like for 2 years, and then I came here. Like it's almost 3 years now in Germany. And the Pisa Hospital. Bandar, we have did video related to house building. I mean, a detailed explained video, like 2 parts, so you can check in our channel. So you get the comprehensive coverage, every idea about doing a house building here. So yeah, I mean, you can check out our channel. We did a very, I think, a big video. You can take time and yeah, learn about it. No, man, I would say you can. I mean, I would say you can go to dad.day and just search. I mean, there is nothing like the best university. I mean, you can choose any university because any university in Germany has a real good standard, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, so yeah, dad.d is a I mean is a comprised place where you could find all the necessary details about what you wanted to get. So yeah, or maybe if I maybe I can also do video regarding that shortly. I mean, I'm planning to do a video on mechanical engineering, masters and bachelors, but yeah, but let's see, hopefully. Yeah, Norman, yes, after house building, you can opt to do a bachelor's. It's up to you. I mean, yeah, what you want to study is up to you. It doesn't matter. So you can, after your house building or in between your house building or anytime, if you are eligible enough to apply, I mean, you can search your eligibility criteria, which is like 12th plus 1 year, I guess. So if you did house building here, it doesn't matter. So you can apply for bachelor's in any university. Because for bachelors there is a lot of German taught programs, so it is not that hard to find one. So you can, of course, you can get one.
No, man. I'm not really sure. After 10th class, if you are eligible to apply for an house building. I mean, it's just after 12th, to my knowledge, at least for Indian students. But I don't know if there might be some institute or any place which is providing with just 10th class, but I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, Ausbildung can vary from 2 to 3 years. After that, it's up to you. I mean, it's just the choices. Like after your Ausbildung, if you want to have a, better, do something better, better course or a different course, you can apply for that. I mean, doesn't matter, and it's gonna there's gonna be a lot of universities. I mean, German taught programs for that. Maybe I mean I think it solely depends upon also your Ausbildung. So if you are in IT, you can apply for the IT bachelors. Yeah, but if you want the exact details related to that, I can ask to some of the Ausbildung students here. You can maybe connect me personally. I mean, I have my contact in in the channel itself. But ultimately, I mean, to my knowledge, you can do it. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. What time I can live? I mean, I can go live like on the weekends, not but the next weekend, Friday, or I mean, it depends upon solely depends upon the schedule of work and things. Today I got some few free time, so I thought of to go live. Yeah, but then I'm available through my WhatsApp. Like at least you can ask your questions there. So yeah. Hi, Pramod. So, regarding my experience, actually, yes. In my university, or agricultural course has been recently added. Like I would say last year, and there is only one Indian student doing that course. But yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I mean, I'm a food technology graduate. So for me, I mean, I would say IFBC is the better course for me, but it depends upon what you wish to do afterwards. So it solely depends upon you. I mean, your experience, your bachelor's, and all those things. So yeah, I mean, I know even for food and for agri, you need to have German language. I guess the opportunities are more or less same, but the advantage is like if you did a food course, you can also apply for agriculture related course. But I'm not really sure if you did an agri course, you'd be eligible to apply for a food company or quality. I'm not really sure, but ultimately, from my experience, I'm saying like there is nothing that course has to do with your. I mean, your studies has nothing to do with your jobs or anything. You can apply to any random course. So it's just that you have to be smart enough to crack that interview in German, or maybe sometimes it would be in English. Yeah, because I've talked with a lot of people from different MNCs here, so they're just demanding for a C1 level. I even talked with a guy who was studying sports, and then he's working right now for the company Ferro Rocher. So it ultimately it doesn't have anything to do. So it's what I mean, at least the top companies are not course specific when it comes to hiring people. I hope it cleared your doubt. Hi, Charlotte. How can we search internships or anything else after the course? I mean, if you want to search for internship, it doesn't really have to, wait for your completion of your course. You can do it in between. There are people who did it in the first semesters, and then maybe they even got a job there itself. But then ultimately, over the course of the period, you can do it at any point in time. Maybe I would say the better one is to do it after completing your courses, your subjects, not the thesis. And in between that time, you could take a break semester. In Germany, there is a culture. I mean, there is this thing that you could take an break semester for 6 to 1 year, 6 months to 1 year. So yeah, in between that time, you could learn the language, spend time to learn the language, and apply for internships. So yeah. So how to search is like internships is also basically there are platforms to find. So say for example, if you're doing a food course or agriculture culture course, there is this specific website called foodjobs.day. You could go through that, and then of course the other parts are LinkedIn, Zinc. Zinc is very active here, Stepstones and so on, and also referral also works. So yeah, it's like you have to be always updated about it. You have to search a lot to to find one ideal course. I mean, ideal internship for you. And we have did a video regarding that, a detailed video. You can also have a look at that. So I think it's really helpful. It's done by my colleague, so you could watch that whole video. I mean, it's a short video, but it's really informative. That's even level. I mean, Pramul, I would say no company is asking for a certificate like a C1 level certificate or anything. It's just that you need to practice your communication. So it's just that you should be able to handle German. I mean, I would say with a B1 level certificate, and just if you're confident enough to talk to people, that's what it matters. You can, if you can give the interview in German, that's the only thing which matters. So you don't have to have that C1 level, or you just have to have that basic conversation. You don't have to be that. So you don't I mean, it's up to you, but then it's not necessary to be a part. It's just that you need to have a conversational level. You need to understand what they say, and they need to understand what you say. So that's the whole point of working. B1 or B2 might be enough to, and practice, a lot of practice. Like if you are here, try to talk to German people. I mean, once you get an admission or anything, I mean, I would, if you start learning German, you need to think in German, read in German, see movies, and try to understand German. So yeah, I mean, you have to put in a lot of effort and time at the beginning, to at least at the beginning stage. If you could invest in a lot of time, it would help you to gain more insights into the language. And if you have that interest, you could definitely improve that day by day. Yeah. Anytime, bro. Hi, Gansham. Hi, Bilal. So, Masters in Food Science and Technology. So, are you asking like how to get an admission or the related courses? So, if so, I mean, yeah, I mean, for the updated courses list, you can go through dat.day. I mean, there are a lot of courses for masters. EIT Food Masters. EIT Food, European Food. I mean, we have did a video regarding that, a whole comprehensive video with a student there. So if you want me to, uh, I can share the video link or just maybe share. So I'm not able to share that link, but then if you want more, if you want to connect to alumni who have did the same course, you could text me via WhatsApp or my through our Instagram channel. I mean, I can get you connected with the particular student. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know, I can understand if the information is limited. I mean, if you want any specific questions to be answered, you can ask regarding that maybe, or you can text me regarding that. I can connect you with the with the correct person. So I mean, if you have any deeper questions related to the course, you can I mean, I can connect you with the student itself, direct the alumni. So my our contact link is also available in the description. So Gansham, I mean, I would say that is, I mean, regarding IT, of course, in the perspective of job, I would say Germany is not so bad compared to other English-speaking countries. It's just also having the same welcoming for students of for computer science as well. But then the courses is the market is little competitive, I would say. So if you can get into a course, a public university, for an admission, but then after you have a lot of opportunities to get a job. Getting a job is very easy, but I would say getting into a public university might be a little bit challenging, but it solely depends upon your bachelor's, your experience, and a lot of factors just like that. So it's unlike other courses. So IIT mechanical has this real good demand here. So it depends, it falls under the category of skilled labor category. So ultimately you can find easy jobs here. I mean, the work life balance is really good when I as far as my understanding is, when compared to all the other English speaking countries. I'm not well sure about maybe Australia or so, Australia or New Zealand, but then comparing with the US, comparing with other European countries, Germany, including the UK. I would say the best work. Germany has a real good work-life balance, and finding a job might not be a hard task for you if you study here. But then if you have experience, I would also advise you to apply for a thing, an opportunity card, which is called a chanson carte, which is very live from like a few months back now. So there is this website called chanson carte. Maybe I can send that link in the chat. So this is for Gansham. So this is the link, Chanson Karte. I mean, this is the opportunity card. I mean, you get to have 1.5 years of stay here in Germany, and you can come here directly and find a job. But it's just that you have to finance yourself for the whole period of the stay, which is like 1 year or more. And it's easier to find a part-time job. Getting a part-time job is not that hard here. I mean, ultimately, if you can learn a very basic level of German. So Bilal, I noted your questions. Maybe I can forward these questions to the respective person. I have a friend who is doing that, and then maybe if you could connect me via any means, I could respond you in that particular way. At, right at this moment, I'm not really much into EIT food systems. So yeah, it's expensive. Can you suggest with the best using an European? I would say if you are looking for the best ROI for in an European country, it's obviously Germany or maybe Luxembourg can also be an option. But every other country, the pay scale might be lesser than Germany, or maybe you can also consider France for your learning. But then I would say the best pay scale in the whole Europe, I would say, is whole Europe. By that I mean including the UK. Germany has a real good pay scale. Apart from pay scale, if you get a job here, there is a lot of other things which really matters. The work life balance, the flexibility of work. It's really when I get, from my knowledge, it's really better compared to other countries. So it's really flexible here. And yeah, in that perspective it is good. And if you can't get a public university, and if you are having some kind of experience, I would recommend you to go for Chanson Gate. If that is not the case, you could also spend for a private university. But it really is a good opportunity. I mean, it's totally my point of view, but then you can also connect with students who have did that in Germany, and get to know more about that particular area. But from my point, I would say there is a lot of IT people who just came for work directly, and they've worked in other parts of the world, and then when they comparing with that Germany, they find it more better as a whole, jobs, living, and so on. I hope it cleared your answer. If you mean a return of investment, not only in perspectives of money, but of course in other aspects of the reasons behind choosing a you know abroad or other countries to have a standard of living. So it would really elevate your living standards. So yeah, of course, if you have if you're on a budget, I would say yeah, other Scandinavian countries or any other European country is also better for learning, and you don't have to worry about that. I mean, if you have completed the course, and then you can definitely apply for the same way. You can apply for a job in Germany, learn German, and maybe come in a Chancengarte or anything. So it doesn't matter. So I mean, yeah. So yeah, you can travel to Germany after your course if you wish to. Learning doesn't really, it's not a big deal. So yeah, I mean, if you are in Europe, you can travel into any other country, search for work, and yeah, it doesn't. It's not a big deal. Yeah, and Finland is also a really good option. Poland can also be, because I know someone who did masters from Poland, and these guys and a few of them also learned German, but it wasn't software; it was some other course, and then they came to Germany for work. So, guys, that's all about today's life, and thanks for joining to all those who joined. And if you have any more questions, of course, you can DM me. My contact is our contact LinkedIn and I mean LinkedIn, of course, Instagram and WhatsApp. Everything is available in the description, so of every video, so you can easily connect us by any means. And yeah, I wish you a happy day. Choose.